What's up guys, Remington here, and today we are going to talk about goals, setting goals, achieving goals, and how to be an all-around more productive person. A lot of you might have goals such as buying a new house, buying a car, losing weight, putting on muscle, going to the gym, stuff like that. On a roll if you're like in college, high school, whatever. And you're asking yourself, you know, you want these goals, you want to achieve these goals, but what's stopping you from doing it? What's keeping you from being the best version of yourself, as I'd like to say. A lot of people set a goal and they say, hey, you know, let's say I'd like to lose weight. And then they don't, you know, they might try for a day or two and then they fall off. There's no accountability there. There's nothing. After that first couple days, the tank's empty and they quit. So I want to talk about why people possibly do that. You know, when setting a goal for yourself, you need to be realistic. You know, you can't say, I want to lose 100 pounds in a month. That is not realistic. Now, if you say, you know, if you have 100 to lose, then you can probably lose 15, 20 in a month and be completely healthy. So it goes down to, one, making sure your goal is realistic. You know, I can't say in 1 month, I want to be the president of the United States, because, I mean, I set lofty goals for myself, but I know that that's not gonna be conducive. That's not gonna come to fruition. You got to be realistic. So the first step I always tell people when you're setting a goal for yourself is write that goal down. There's a hidden power, not to get airy-fairy or whatever with you, but I believe there's a hidden power in writing that goal down on a piece of paper, because that's real, it's tangible at that point. You've put it out into the universe. Underneath that goal, you need to write why you want to accomplish that goal. You know, you want to lose weight, for instance. Why? Why do you want to lose weight? Do you want to feel better? Is it because you want to look better? You know, you need to ask yourself these questions, so that way when the tank is running empty, you're able to look back and go, okay, why am I working so hard for this? You know, why am I not going to give up right now? So after you do that, after you get it on paper and you see what you need to do, underneath that you need to write down, okay, so my goal is to lose weight. Then underneath that you need to write, so what plan of action do I have to take to get to that goal? Do I have to, you know, does that mean going to the grocery store twice a week to get fresh food to have a better diet? Does that mean, you know, taking an hour twice a week to meal prep food so it's prepared and I am good to go? You know, does that mean I need to save money not going, you know, maybe out to eat so I can put it towards a healthier diet? You know, you write those steps down below that goal. You need to have a plan of action, as I like to call it. Anytime I set a goal for myself, I always make sure that there is a plan of action that I have. I never just say, I'm going to shoot a video today. You know, I write it out. I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do? What do I wanna talk about? What are some of the key points? You know, I have a plan of action. And, you know, it's not always the best plan of action. You know, no one's perfect. But, you know, that is an important step when you're trying to accomplish goals. And there's a big saying I like, you know, winners never quit and quitters never win. This is huge. I mean, I fail all the time. I've set goals for myself and I've fallen short quite a few times, but what separates me from everybody else is that I don't give up when I don't hit those goals. And that is essential, that is important if you're gonna achieve the goals you set for yourself, you know. Failure is what scares people. That is one of the biggest things that makes people not go after their dreams, or, you know, stop going after a few days of trying to better themselves with whatever goal that they've set. You know, the fear of failure is a huge human motivation. You know, we see it on social media. We see people get ridiculed. We see people get made fun of all the time when they try something and they fail. We live in a culture where it's okay, instead of, like, you know, lifting your brother up, you push him back down, and that's, you know, not conducive to us as a species getting better. But besides the point, you need to be able to keep going. You know, there's obstacles everywhere in life. You're always going to come into obstacles. There's always going to be points where, you know, the going gets tough and you need to find that extra motivation to push through. The key is don't give up. You know, I've set some really lofty goals for myself that I know I'm going to accomplish. There's no, well, if I accomplish it, I hope to accomplish it. No, I am going to achieve the goals I've set for myself, and I believe that with 110% of my being, and that's how you have to be. When you really dedicate yourself to something, you have to be passionate about it, and you have to tell yourself every day, like, this is what I'm gonna do, and no matter what, I am going to do it. There's no maybes, you know? Quoting Yoda, do or do not. there is no try. Like, I totally, you know, there goes my inner Star Wars nerd right there. By the way, the new movie is awesome if you haven't seen it yet. I've seen it 3 times. But back to the point. So you need to be able to be accountable, and you need to be able to not give up when the going gets tough. Don't be afraid to alter your path and deviate from the original plan. When you set that, you know, that plan of action, when you put it down on paper that, you know, this is how I'm going to do it, things change. You never know what can come up. The world is a crazy, volatile place, and stuff can change, things can happen, and you're not always gonna follow that, you know, course 100%. But be comfortable with that change, you know? If you're not uncomfortable at some point, then you're not growing from it. I truly believe that. I used to shy away from things that made me uncomfortable. Now, if something isn't making me uncomfortable, then it's not challenging me, you know? I like to push myself now when I find something that I might never have done before. Like, now I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna do it. And usually I'm terrified of certain things. And once you do it, you're like, man, that wasn't bad. I feel great. So yeah, don't be afraid to deviate from your path, because everything happens for a reason. And sometimes that reason is to make you stronger, make you a better person, so you can show up better for your family, friends, at your job, you know, for whatever it is that you're doing. Finally, with goals, I want to stress that there is no better time to start than right now. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do for a very long time, and I kept telling myself, well, I'll do it when I'm bigger. I'll do it when I don't have a pimple on my face, you know? I'll do it, you know, another time. And you keep putting that off. Eventually, you put it off so long that it never happened. So no matter what, if you go back to my first YouTube video ever, the audio's terrible, I'm uncomfortable behind the camera, there's a lot of things that I'm not good with. But what did I do? I knew I wanted to do it, so I started doing it. And once I started, you know, look where I'm at now. Not that I'm, you know, this crazy superstar or, you know, I have all these views or anything. No, quite the contrary, actually. I am just, you know, I'm doing what I want to do. This is where I'm at. So, yeah, don't be afraid to start. That is the fear of starting, you know, failure to launch. That is a huge thing that holds a ton of people back. So if you're passionate about something, there's a goal you want to accomplish, don't be afraid to just do it. All right, well, that wraps up my little pep talk, I guess, on setting goals and achieving them. I hope you got something out of this. I like this one-on-one talking stuff. I feel like it makes us connect a little better, and you know, I hope you get something out of it. Hope I motivated you a little bit. So with that, oh, another milestone real quick. Remington James Fitness, my online training and meal plan business that I started, has officially hit over 100 clients that have signed up. So that is huge. Yeah. Thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. That is, you know, I love helping people. I love this side of the business, the nutrition and the training. So yeah, I appreciate all the support from everybody. It means a lot to me. So in the description box below, you can find all my social media. So follow me on there, interact with me. I love people reaching out to me. I like questions, ideas for new videos, stuff like that. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what to do moving forward. With that, I'm out of here, guys. It's been a good one. Thanks for paying attention, watching my videos, and everything. Until next time, guys. See ya.